So, friends, let me talk to you now on a very important, interesting, and a noble subject, namely the role played by a good teacher in this society. So, in this context, let us know why is teaching considered a noble profession and why is a good teacher considered a noble person. We shall see the facts in support of this. In this context, when I say teacher, I mean a good teacher only. Also, when we say teaching, it could be teaching at different levels, the nursery level to the university level, elementary level, or NIT level, or IIIT level, or IIT level. So different levels may demand different qualifications from the teachers. But there should be absolutely no difference in the quality of teaching, purpose of teaching, or the objective of teaching, or even the qualities of a teacher, the dedication of the teachers, and so on. There could be absolutely no difference. So these are common at all levels. The following attributes make the difference between a good teacher and a truly great teacher who becomes an inspiration to their students. So they are: number one, the compassion when dealing with the students and parents. Number two, the passion for learning and teaching. Every day is a day of learning for them, for the teachers too. And proper understanding of the backgrounds, problems, and the abilities of the students. The patience in dealing with the students and parents, the school system and bureaucracy. Ability to be a role model. So they must show how to be a good person, not just by telling but also by being. So teachers need to be able to effectively communicate with students coming from the multiple cultures, communities, and religions. Again, willingness to care for the well-being and upcoming of his student is another important attribute that we have to find in the student, in the teacher. And the willingness to care for the well-being and upcoming of his students is the most important thing, most important quality that a teacher should possess. So once again, let me make it very clear that in our present analysis, we are only referring to the teachers with all the above required good qualities and not to those with the discriminate and commercial attitude. So like in any other profession here also, there are both good and bad, but to our surprise, the percentage of good teachers, it is very high in India. And that is again because people who willingly select this profession, they are generally the people with a good mind, good qualities like compassion, kindness, sympathy, the generosity, and so on. So today, the values in our society, in our country, they are high compared to that in the other countries, mainly because of the good number of good teachers that we have today in our country. And teaching is a very tough job, as we all know. But it is one where you can make a very good impact on the life of the children who are the future citizens. Then why are good teachers important? So good teachers truly are the backbone of the society. They are the role models to the children. They offer guidance and show dedication, and they give young people the power of education. So because of the good teachers, the countries are able to further develop morally, socially, and economically too. Children carry what they are taught at an young age throughout their lives. So they will use what they have learned to influence the society in future. So everyone knows that today's youth are the tomorrow's leaders, and teachers have access to educate the youth in their appropriate young age. So in reality, the teachers have the most important job in the world. The teachers have an impact on the children of this society, and they have the power to change their lives. So great teachers have the ability to change the students' lives for the better. And teachers can act as a support system. They can be a role model and an inspiration for the students to dream higher. So good teachers won't let their talented students go without living up to their full potential. The teachers can also expand the students' limits and push their creativity. Teachers are the ultimate role models for the students to be positive. And a great teacher always has compassion for his students, understands their personal lives and appreciates their academic goals and achievements. Knowledge and education are the basis for all things that can be accomplished in life. So teachers provide the power of education to today's youth, thereby giving them a better future. And teachers also expose the students to ideas and topics. They expand their interests and push them to do better. So a good teacher does not accept the failures from his students, and therefore the students are more likely to succeed. So teachers know when to push their students, when to give a gentle push in the right direction, but they won't let their students at any cost to give up their efforts. So a good teacher provides the guidance to students of all types, the strong or weak, after rightly, properly assessing, estimating and understanding their strengths and weaknesses. A good teacher also teaches, in addition to the lessons, the class room lessons, in addition to the book knowledge, the valuable life skills like communication, compassion, the presentation, art of presentation, organization, the discipline and more. So teachers are also a source of inspiration and motivation. So teachers inspire the students to do well and motivate them to work hard and keep their academic goals on track. So one of the most important aspects of teaching is having a dedication. So teachers not only listen but also coach, and they mentor their students, shape the academic goals, and they are dedicated to see their accomplishment. So a good teacher has a lot of patience for his students, especially when a concept is not taking up. So a good teacher is not teaching for the recognition, personal recognition, or for good remuneration. He teaches because he is dedicated to the cause of educating the minds of the students. A good teacher's dedication, it is shown by his round-the-clock work habits. So a good teacher does not stop working when the school bell rings. So they are evaluating the papers, preparing the notes, and communicating with the parents after the school and on weekends. And most of the teachers, they arrive even before the school starts to provide extra coaching, extra assistance to the weak students. And teachers play a great role in the economic development of the country also. Education is a fundamental aspect in the development of a country. If the youth of the society are educated, their future is born. So teachers provide the education that improves the quality of life, bringing so much to both the individuals and society as a whole. And teachers increase the productivity and creativity of the students. So when students are pushed to be creative and productive, they are more likely to be the good entrepreneurs and make technological advances, ultimately leading to the economic development of a country. So therefore, having understood rightly the role, the major role, the important role, the noble role of the teacher, let us salute all good teachers on this sacred land. So may God bless them with more energy, more enthusiasm, and more dedication to serve the learning community. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, friends.